Monsieur Bigot, I'll work on my French today. When Monsieur Bigot showed up and told Monsieur Pasteur, what did he say the problem was? How did he describe it, Carson? Do you remember? Something in the factory was not doing what it was supposed to do.
It was smelling. It was yucky.
Yes. Vinegar. Yeah, something was supposed to smell sweet and good and yeasty, but what did it smell like?
Yucky.
Yeah, and described as sour milk. So if you wrote down microbes for the first part, I wouldn't say that you were wrong. You were just sort of jumping ahead because you guys knew the end of the story. What the first observation they made was that something that was supposed to smell good smelled very stinky. We don't want that, right? No, that's a problem. So, Pasteur studied the sour juice problem by, what did he do? There are two answers that you could have. Who can tell me one of those answers? Was it watch TV?
No.
No? Okay. Was it call a friend?
No.
No.
Yes.
Which friend did he call?
No.
You know what? The answer in my book says that he didn't call a friend, but you are right. What advice did the friend give him? Do you remember? Something about the neck of the flask.
Well, try to bend it like an S so that nothing, so that it
Just right, alright.
so that microbes don't grow.
Yeah, or at this point, he wanted to let air go in and out, but he didn't want dust to go in it, right? So if you said call a friend, I'm not going to count that wrong. But what are two things that he did at the very beginning? What are the two things? What did you say?
Think about it and
Yeah?
observe what was happening.
Excellent. These are things that a scientist does. You may think that sitting and thinking about a problem isn't going to help. But thinking, listen carefully, thinking is actually a really important part of science. Thinking, why did this happen? What problem could be happening? Are there any things that I know are not a problem? So when he was thinking about it, he was actually doing a really important part of science. And then observing, Aria, why is observing an important part of science?
Observing is good because you can find more things if you observe instead of just doing it right away because then it's like there you go.
Yeah, so when we do an experiment, we stop and we think about as many things we can see. Even if at first they don't seem important, we think about as many observations as we can make. Excellent. Now lastly, who has the answer to number 3? The yeast and the black rods that Pasteur studied are called?
Microbes.
Microbes. Excellent. Turn your paper over, because some of you guys didn't get to that part. We can go over this together. Okay, so first, it says he boiled yeast soup in 2 flasks. Where's the picture for that? Can you guys show me? Right here. You can turn yours over too. Excellent. Where's the picture of him boiling the 2 flasks? Excellent. Down there in the bottom, we see the heat element underneath, and they're boiling it. Yeah. Why did he boil it? He wanted to.
You get rid of you wanted the yeast to rest.
Yeah. Well, actually, at first, he wanted to make sure there were no other microbes in it. He wanted to start with nothing that he didn't know about. Next, it says he opened 1 flask to let air in. Where's the picture of him opening a flask to let air in? Carson's putting the first one on the top. That's a good example of him opening the flask to let something in. First part in our experiments. Next, and he left 1 flask closed. Where's the closed flask? He boiled the yeast. This is the heat he's boiling.
It could be either one of them.
Yeah, there are actually 2 options.
The bottom one I did as left it closed.